Hi, I'm going to take you through Safari or internet browsing on the iPad. Internet browsing is done via an application on Mac called Safari, which is down here, little compass sign. So we'll open that, and if you know the website address that you want to go to, you'll click it up here in this button, in this section here. If you want to search for something, then you'll do it in the search function, and we could search for anything really, whatever you want to search for, as you would on a Google page. You'll be able to search exactly as you do on your computer, and to click through something on there, that you could click through on a link and browse the web page as you would on your computer. A little bit about the actual screen. So these arrow buttons are your forward and back buttons. So that would take you to your previous web page and go to the forward web page, exactly the same as your computer. This next icon, like a book, is your bookmarks, which is exactly the same as your favorites on your Windows computer or bookmarks on your Mac computer. Within this screen, we've got a couple of things. This is my hierarchy, so I have my bookmarks organized. You might just have a more simple menu. So we've got a bookmarks bar and a bookmarks menu. Now the big bookmarks menu is when you click this, exactly the screen that you're seeing is the big bookmarks menu. The bookmarks bar is this, where you can see BB, blog, golf, personal, Spain, Whitesmith. It's this bar that's up here. Just makes it very, very easy to navigate around the screen. So I would keep your the ones that you use the most for your bookmarks bar. So going back into the bookmarks, if I look at my bookmarks, that's where you'll see that BB blog, and then within that I have different website addresses that I want to use. For example, my golf, I can then have folders within that, so you can organize your bookmarks however you want to, and it's really quite simple. The edit function for bookmarks, again, you click the edit button, which is on this top right hand side, and then you have some functions that you can delete a bookmark. You can move them up and down via these little arrows. So if I want to move that one below that one, I can do so. And that's your bookmarks. Also on this bookmarks menu, you've got the little clock down here that gives you the history. So those are all of the websites that you visited within a certain time. So if you can't remember one, then you can always go back and look at your history to see which websites you were. Your reading list, this is a function that if you want to be able to, you're on a website, you don't really have the time to read it, but you want to save it for later, you can just add it to your reading list. I'll show you how to do that, and this is where you will find your reading list. That's really all there is on bookmarks. The next little icon, which is a cloud, this is if you have an iPhone, an iPad, an iMac, you can access your iCloud tabs. So these are the icons that I have open on my iPhone. So it's just an easy way to if you've got a website open on one phone, that you can open it on the other app without having to type it in. The next icon is your action button. So this gives you certain things that you can do. So I can mail, and that would mail this link here, my search page. I can message it, I can tweet it, I can put it onto Facebook, I can add it to my home screen, print copy, I can save it to my bookmarks, or I can add it to my reading list. So we'll go through each of these. To email it, click on the mail icon. That'll bring up your email application, and you would just type whomever you wanted to send the email to, and it's got the link pre-populated. Go into our action button again. To message it, does exactly the same, and this is who I would send my message to. Tweet it, Facebook, I'm not going to cover. Add to home screens is quite, if you've got a website that you go to often. I'll just add this bow concept one, and we'll add it to my website, to my home screen. So now you can see on my home screen I've got this website, which will open the search screen for me, and you can have as many of those and group them if that's your preference. The print copy, you could copy a link if you wanted to type it into a document or an email in a without using the email function. Your bookmark, so if we go to the bookmark icon, and we can save this bookmark, and we have, here is the name that you want to give it. So if I just wanted to give it to, just call it bow concept, that's the URL, the address, and I can now click here in my bookmarks, and I can choose where to put it. Do I want to put it under personal, banking? Do I want to put it on my bookmarks bar, which would make it come up here, which we'll do just for the demonstration, and save. And now you can see I've got this bow concept here. So if I go and click on that, it will open up the screen. So it's just a very useful way of navigating and saving your links. Now, to delete a web page, you've got your X button. These little things are called tabs. I'm going to click a plus because I want to go to a new website just to demonstrate your tabs. So I'll go and open Avondale, and I can open another website, and I'll open Sydney Morning Herald. Okay, so I've got these tabs. If I want to navigate to each one, if I wanted to go to Avondale, I could click that one, and if I wanted to go back to bow concept, I could click that one. So you just navigate through those. If you want to delete one, say you've got too many open, you just press this X button here, and that will close that tab. That's really all there is to browsing.